It's Jeremy Myers. Jeremy Myers is back.
Jeremy Myers is back.
Jeremy Myers is back. He's got a new mask and a big sharp knife.
Sharp knife.
What do you think, Jeremy Myers?
Cool.
Cool? Are you ready for Halloween too?
Yes.
Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
Say it's more of the night I came home.
More of the night he came home.
No, the more of the night you came home.
More of the night he came home.
Oh, goodness. How's everybody doing out there? Can you hear us loud and clear? Piz gave Jeremy the thorn. How you guys doing? How's everybody on this Friday afternoon? How are you doing on this Friday afternoon, Jeremy Myers?
It was Friday afternoon.
Are you doing good?
Yes.
He's doing good. Jeremy Myers is doing good. Okay, we're coming through loud and clear.
Her loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Jeremy is ready for Halloween too.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Hey, you want to take the mask off?
Yes.
All right, let's take the mask off. Go ahead and pull it off of there, bub. A little tight, isn't it? All right. Give me the knife too. Be careful. That's a big sharp knife right there. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, how's everybody doing? Let's see who's with us so far. Let's see. Say hello to Al.
Hello, Al.
Say hello to Jim.
Hello, Jim.
Say hello to Anthony.
Hello, Anthony.
Say hello to Brutoni.
Hello, Brutoni.
Thank you for subscribing for 3 months in a row over on Twitch. I appreciate that. There's Joe.
Joe.
There's the Movie Geek.
Movie Geek.
There's DJ.
Hello, DJ.
There's Luke.
Hello, Luke.
There's Captain Halloween.
Captain Halloween.
There's Uncanny Spirit.
Uncanny Spirit.
Let's see who else have we got with us. Heather Holly. Say hello to Heather.
Hello, Heather Holly.
There's Mike from over in the UK.
Hello, for UK.
There's Rootsman.
Rootsman.
Daily Ghost.
Daily Ghost.
Dark Super YT.
Super YT.
Nick Pierce.
Nick Pierce.
Yeah. Uncanny Spirit says, hello, Piz. Yesterday's interview was phenomenal. Oh, yeah. Yesterday was a lot of fun. Rowdy was, he was really cool. Very candid, very open. Called Bruce Willis a prick. A lot of great stories from Rowdy yesterday. I've been a big fan of his for a long, long time. So it was really cool to be able to hang out with him and shoot the bull. And such a really nice guy too. So that was a lot of fun. There's Lauren. So Lauren.
Hello, Lauren.
I've not watched any of the Friday the 13th movies with the new scans yet. I fully intend to. My unboxing and overview of the box set and the poster and the lithograph, I'm going to post that right after our commentary today. So y'all keep your eyes peeled for that. And I may do a full review, a review of the picture quality and sound quality on the first 4 movies, and a review of all the new extras. If you guys want to see that, I may do that. That'll be an epic video, though. That'll probably be half an hour at least, I'm thinking. But Jeremy should be a lot more comfortable for our Halloween 2 live commentary and for all our future videos together. Jeremy got him a new comfy chair.
Comfy chair.
Is it big and comfy?
Yes.
All right, it's big and comfy. So cool. You watch the original Friday the 13th, and the transfer is insane. The daytime scenes look so gorgeous. Very cool. Not going to be able to watch the stream, but I wanted to say hi. All right, Noah. Hi, I love you guys. Excited to watch Halloween 2 with you. Oh, very cool. Yeah, who's going to be watching along with us today? Have you guys got your copies of Halloween 2 ready to go? We have ours set at the very beginning at 0.00. We're watching the awesome Scream Factory Blu-ray release. More
the night
from the night
he
Came home.
Came home.
Came home. So, hello, Mr. Shatsy. Want to get the box set, but money is tight now. Yeah, I understand. I understand. I would try. I mean, if it's all possible, I'd try and get it before it goes out of print, though, because once it goes out of print, it's going to be like the Halloween box sets and just be ridiculously expensive. There's Horror Gang. He says Halloween.
Horror Gang.
He says Halloween 2 is his favorite sequel. I would have to agree. I've talked up Halloween 2 before. I love it. I love it. LA Kings, what's up? You watched part 2, 3, and part 2, 3, and 4, Anthony, and you say the transfers are beautiful. I have the more bare bones Halloween set. When I got this, was the first movie I put in. Oh, cool. Very cool. Which one is better, H1 or H2? I mean, I'd have to say Halloween 1, but I think I watch Halloween 2 more often. Like Halloween 2 is a definite every October.
Every October.
Halloween 4 is also a definite every October. Well, I mean, the first Halloween's pretty much a definite every October too. But Halloween 2, Halloween 3, 4, and like 6 are just every Halloween season. No doubt about it. Jason Neal, how you doing? There's Seth Merck. What's up, Seth?
Hello, Seth.
Bonjour, Pizowell and Jeremy. Hello, Toronto Freddy.
Toronto Fred. Hello, Toronto Freddy.
Where's Ward's wrist snap? Are you saying that's not on the was that on the unrated cut DVD? The wrist snap? I don't remember. I know I've seen that footage a lot, but I don't remember if it was on that DVD or not. I'll have to go back and look. Where do you all rank Halloween 2 in the Halloween series? Christian says, hi, Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy.
I did get my box set, Toronto Freddy. I've got my unboxing of it, and the poster and the lithograph will be up on my channel right after this commentary. It's in the top 3. Halloween 2 is my second fave behind the first one. I love the first 3 Halloween films. After that, the quality dwindles. Top 2 for sure, or top 3. It changes every year. Halloween 2 is your third favorite?
Third favorite.
Yeah. So it sounds like Halloween 2 is right up there. It's in your top. It's in a lot of people's top 3. Put it that way. But I've always really enjoyed it. I love the darker aspects of it, the darker tone, the darker atmosphere. I love Dick Warlock's portrayal of Michael Myers. He's just so, I don't know. It's like he's possessed. So, where's Halloween 2 rank among the Halloween movies for you, Bubba? What's your favorite Halloween movie?
Halloween 4.
Halloween 4, I know that. What's your second favorite Halloween movie?
Halloween 3.
Okay, what's your third favorite Halloween movie?
Halloween 5.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Halloween 6, the theatrical cut.
Okay, so that's number 4. Where's Halloween 2 land?
Number 2.
I'm kind of surprised you went with 5.
5.
But, I mean, you always go against the grain. I like that.
Like that.
You're not afraid to, not afraid to go against the grain. I like that.
Against the grain.
Yeah, you're not a follower, Bubba. You're a leader.
Leader.
Resurrection is way worse than Jason Goes to Hell.
Same year as American Werewolf in London.
1981. Yeah, 1981 was a good year.
Howling.
I don't put Resurrection anywhere near. I mean, Resurrection's Jason Goes to Hell is Citizen Kane compared to Halloween Resurrection in my book. Halloween 2 is a definitive sequel. Yep, I agree. It has a claustrophobic atmosphere of hospitals. I hate hospitals and needles. Yes. That certainly plays into, I think, a lot of people's love for this movie. And that scene at the beginning, we'll see it here momentarily, where Laurie gets that injection. It's like so close and so just, I'm not like super afraid, like needles don't really bother me that much. But like seeing that, every time I see it, I'm just kind of like, ugh. Favorite Halloween franchise kill? That's a good question. Really, I mean, none of the kills in Halloween, I think, are all that elaborate. You know what I mean? They don't, I don't know, they kind of don't need to be. Favorite kill? Jeez. I do like Michael strangling PJ Souls with the phone cord. That's a good one. I actually think, since Jeremy mentioned Halloween 5, I really liked the kill with the scythe. Like, well, actually, it's the double kill in the barn where Jason kills the dude with the pitchfork. And then, like, there's that cool shot of him kind of like, like doing his hero pose. And then he kills the girl with the scythe and the blood splashes onto his mask. That's a really cool kill, I think. Mr. Shatsy, Jeremy actually mentioned that before we went live.
Dana Carvey.
Dana Carvey is in this movie. That's correct. Yes, he is. We'll point him out when we get to him. But Jeremy mentioned that right before we went live.
Lance Guest.
He went Halloween 2, disappointed. So he was looking forward to he said Halloween Kills, disappointed. He was looking forward to seeing Halloween Kills this month.
Yes.
It's just not going to happen, though. We are planning on going and watching The Lost Boys this weekend.
This weekend.
Won't that be fun?
Yes.
And then what else are we planning on watching this month at the theater?
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th. What else?
Halloween.
Won't that be fun?
The Goonies.
They're not playing the Goonies, Bubba. But they've got Lost Boys, Halloween, Friday the 13th, and then next month they've got Elf. They've got A Christmas Story. And they've got Christmas Vacation. And I forget what else Christmassy that you'd like that they're bringing out next month.
Ernest Saves Christmas.
No, Ernest Saves Christmas. We may have to do a live commentary for Ernest Saves Christmas next month. Would that be cool?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. Did I say Jason? Did I say a Jason kill? I'm sorry. If I said a Jason kill, I'm sorry. Favorite timeline? Oh God, there's so many. I love the Thorn trilogy. I'm sorry, but I love the Thorn trilogy. And really, it's only 2 movies that are all about Thorn, but we count part 4 in. But I love the Thorn trilogy. Those are the ones. Halloween 4 and 5 are the ones that I rented all the time growing up, and I had to rent both of them. I had to watch both of them back to back. So yeah, just had to. Have I heard of the movie The Wolf of Snow Hollow? No, I've not heard of that, as a matter of fact. Uncanny. The Halloween 4 and 5 timelines play in to the Halloween 1 and 2 timelines, yeah, but you have to basically Laurie dies, but not before giving birth to Jamie, and then Jamie takes over the mantle from there for 4 and 5. So. All right, so let's. Are you ready to start watching Halloween 2?
Yes.
All right, guys. If you're going to be watching along with us, we have got our copy of the film queued up. Here, let me fix these a little bit. We've got our copy of the film queued up at the very beginning at 0.00. We are watching the Scream Factory Blu-ray release. All right, those on there good and tight.
Good tight.
Are those on there good and tight?
Yes.
I think they are now. Let me see. Are you good?
Yes.
Okay. Let me get my earbud here. This movie's score or the original, which do I like better? I mean, I love the simplicity of the first one, and this one's basically the first one, just with some synth thrown in there to make it a little more sinister. I don't know. I like them both a lot. I don't know. Ask me that question again afterwards, after I've got a good listen to this one. What Halloween sequel has the most graphic death? It would probably be Jamie's death in part 6 on that farm, that piece of farm machinery, probably. That kill's ridiculous, but I mean, it's pretty. It's pretty brutal. Kind of a crappy way for Jamie to go out, but it was a better way than she went out in the producer's cut by getting shot while in a coma. So, yeah. All right. So, Jeremy, count us down from 3, and then we'll hold on. He's eager. Count us down from 3, and then we'll get the ball rolling here. In 3,
2,
1, and here we go. Universal. Are you ready for Mr. Sandman, Bubba?
Yes.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Bum, 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 bum. When I played baseball in high school, and I don't know why, but in the dugout between innings, I would sing this song. I don't know why. But I would just start singing Mr. Sandman, Bring Me a Dream with all the bum, 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 bum. So. And this was pretty standard fare for early 80s slashers, where the opening of part 2 basically reminds you of the end of part 1. No technical difficulties, I know. Oh my God, Dead Pit Radio was really hoping for Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. You know what? I actually don't mind Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Give me that movie any day, all day, over Rob Zombie's Halloween. But how's it going, CK? You doing all right? Does this make Michael a universal monster? I never thought of it that way. But kind of, yeah. And it also makes oh geez. What was the bad guy's name in part 3? That O'Hurley played?
Connell Cochran.
Connell Cochran. Thank you, Bubba. He's a universal monster too. Here comes Dr. Loomis to the rescue, Bubba. Also, count how many times he shoots Michael here. 1. That was 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He had one of those fancy 7-bullet revolvers. Hey, steak sauce. Living the dream. I hear you. Ah, yes, bring on the wig.
The wig.
The Jamie Lee Curtis wig. As a matter of fact, it was. Jeremy, I apologize. I forgot to put your name on the thing here. I apologize. Can I change that? I can change that. Pizowell and Germs. How about do you want Germs or Jeremy Myers?
Jeremy Myers.
All right, Jeremy Myers. All right, there we go. Pizowell and Jeremy Myers. He's gone, Bubba.
Gone.
He must have had a ketchup packet in his pocket because it burst when he fell out the window. There's ketchup all over the ground.
Ketchup.
I know. I've been trick-or-treated to death tonight, Bubba.
Yes.
You don't know what death is. I used to not like Halloween 3, but I have a newfound respect for it.
Akkad.
Mustafa Akkad, yes, the late Mustafa Akkad. The godfather of the Halloweens. Dino De Laurentiis. Hey, Kelly, what's up? Say hello to Kelly, Bubba. Say hello to Kelly. Did you say hi to Kelly?
Kelly.
There you go. I think the music's a little loud. Let me turn the music down a little bit so Jeremy can hear. I do think this is a great opening. I love how the jack-o'-lantern splits open and there's the skull inside of it. Charles Cyphers, that's right. With like the spider webbing or whatever that's supposed to be. Lance Guest from what?
Hannah Susan Stew.
What else was Lance Guest in?
Hot Water.
Oh, yeah. Pamela Susan Shoop got killed in the hot water. Mm-hmm. Hey, what else was Lance Guest in?
Jaws the Revenge.
Jaws the Revenge. That's right. There's Dave. How's it going, Dave?
Gloria Gifford.
Gloria Gifford, yeah. She played Mrs. Alves, right?
Oh.
She played
Leo Rossi.
Leo Rossi, yeah. He was good in this. Big Crack Rock, what's up, man? Lance Guest does have a rockin' perm in Jaws 4. There's no doubt about that. If Jaws had eaten him in Jaws 4, he'd been choking on that perm for days. Yep, Lance Guest was also in The Last Starfighter, directed by Nick Castle, the shape from the first film. Big Crack Rock, I'm a wig connoisseur, but it doesn't bother me much.
Dean Cunning.
Dean Cundy, yeah. Look, the skull, Bubba.
Joseph Lamont.
The Review Master 101, thank you. Rick Rosenthal. I love this whole opening sequence. Well, it's not really an opening sequence, but the post-credit sequence of Michael just walking around the backyards through his POV with him breathing.
Like Darth Vader.
He does sound a little like Darth Vader. That's right. But I just love him kind of going in and out of backyards and really cool scene.
Man's best friend.
That dog did not seem like man's best friend. That dog seemed pretty angry. Do you dare me to watch Annabelle? I've seen Annabelle. I've seen the first Annabelle. And I've luckily I've forgotten most of it. Jeremy will name every Lance Guest movie that isn't The Last Starfighter. He probably will. Oh, here's the Elrods. And that's a good woman in the kitchen making her hubby a ham sandwich with some mayonnaise. What else was on that sandwich?
Night of the Living Dead.
Watching Night of the Living Dead. That's right. Yeah, the second Annabelle film was good. I even enjoyed the third one, even though
George Romano.
Yeah, he was a good filmmaker.
Good Night Riders.
Those old Coke bottles.
Coke bottle.
Got blood all over Ralph Sam sandwich. Put the mayo on with a huge butcher knife. Well, you got to get full coverage. He was channeling Charles Bronson when he told that guy he didn't know what death is. No, Charles Bronson would have said, let me show you what death is. Let me introduce you to death. Who put ketchup on my ham sandwich? She's thinking. Has anybody met Dick Warlock?
Dick Warlock.
Charles Bronson is dead. That's true. I met him a few years ago. He signed my Trick or Treat Studios Halloween 2 mask. Such a nice guy. And then this poor girl just, if she hadn't been concerned about Mrs. Elrod, she probably would have survived this night. But because she was concerned, she crossed Michael's path. Yeah. In other words, if you hear somebody scream, keep doing what you're doing. Don't go to investigate. Have no concern. No good deed goes unpunished. You just watched the diner scene from the Jason Goes to Hell unrated DVD. The wrist snap is there. The Scream Factory disc is incomplete. Hey, Calhoun, what's up? I will never understand why they reshot the end for the opening to this film, especially the balcony scene. It looks ridiculous seeing Michael going, yeah. I think they probably should have just edited in that footage from 1, 2. Yeah. And if they'd done it that way also, I think we wouldn't have the inconsistency with the number of gunshots. Don't get in your neighbor's business. That's very wise words. I think she's in trouble, Bubba.
Trouble.
You think she's in trouble?
Yes.
Oh, what happened to her?
She got killed.
Oh, man. Was that scary?
Scary.
Thank you, Kelly. I'm describing London, England. Billy Warlock is in this, as a matter of fact. I met him 10 years ago. Oh, really? Dick Warlock lives in Tennessee. Very cool. I forget what convention I met him at, but yeah, he was really nice. Really, really sweet guy.
Rush to the hospital like Mom.
Yep, they're rushing her to the hospital like the night Mom broke her ankle. Well, they're not really rushing her to the hospital. They're just kind of leisurely wheeling her to the ambulance. He lives in Hickok 45's basement. I've seen some Hickok 45 videos. Actually, no, I think actually Dick Warlock sold the original mask to, I may be wrong, but I think he sold that mask. There are pictures of it floating around online. It's in really bad shape. It's deteriorated to, it's barely recognizable, but I'm pretty sure he sold it. Always felt bad for the nurses in this movie. Oh, goodness. Yeah, here's this kid with the razor blade in his mouth. Oh.
Like hard candy.
Yeah. I always thought, though, that like when people would talk about, oh, there might be razor blades in those, in your candy, I remember thinking, razor blades are huge. How can they put a razor blade in a piece of candy? And I mean, unless you just threw it in your mouth and started violently chewing it, I mean, you're probably going to detect, you're going to bite down and go, oh, there's something hard in here. Oh, that's a razor blade. And then they talked about razor blades and apples, but who gave apples out for Halloween? And if anybody gave an apple out for Halloween, that apple is going to be thrown back at them through their window later. They're not going to eat it. It's going through their window later. There's no doubt about that. You're giving fruit on Halloween to trick-or-treaters. That's not going to work out good for you. No, I don't know. Janet Leigh was not in any of these until H2O. Top 3 favorite Halloween films. I hear you, Sean. Awesome 50. What's going on? My buddy got his box set yesterday and it was missing the first movie. Still shrink wrapped and everything. Really?
Wow.
That's weird. I certainly hope he got in touch with Scream Factory to let them know that. That's really, or wouldn't it be funny if like somebody got their box set, there was an extra part 1 disc in it? Or like they had 2 part 1s and they were missing a part 2 or something? Oh, here's that injection scene with the needle. Like I'm not, but just watch. This has been your daily PSA from Pizza. Don't eat apples from strangers. Yes. Razors and popcorn balls. Oh, don't even say that. Don't even go there. Popcorn ball sounds pretty good right about now.
Same year as American Werewolf in London.
Yeah, this was the same year as American Werewolf in London. What else came out in 81?
The Howling.
The Howling. What? Oh gosh, that needle scene again. Oh, what else?
Friday the 13th Part 2.
Part 2. What else?
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
What else?
Blowout.
Oh, Blowout. Oh, that's a good movie.
John to Boat Trap.
Yeah, I like Blowout. That's a good movie. What's even worse is like this doctor's drunk while he's doing all this to Lori. My Friday box set had one of the cases broke. Really? One of the snaps were busted off to keep it closed. Really? Huh. That sucks. You definitely need to get in touch with Scream Factory then. Without doubt, H2 is and will always be the best in the franchise. And again, Dick Orlock as the Shape, the best Myers has ever been portrayed, hands down. How's it going, Sack? Hara? Yeah, Dick Warlock is my favorite Myers. Oh, goodness, Jeremy, it's Ben Tramer. Ah, and poor Ben Tramer. This mask is so funny. It's it's like shiny silver sprinkle, like sparkling mask. It's just so weird. I mean, like Loomis should have recognized. Wait a minute, that's. But then we wouldn't have got this great, him pinned against the police car in the hippie van and burnt beyond recognition. When I first saw this scene as a kid, this is a very early memory of mine. When I first saw this scene as a kid, I was watching Halloween 2 with my mother. This scene like really freaked me out. Seeing him get hit by the car and then pinned up against the hippie van, that's bad enough. But then to burst in flames and to just like be roasted, I was pretty freaked out. That's the only thing I remember about the movie, but I remember that night I was afraid and I asked if I could sleep with my mom, and she said sure. And at some point during the night, you remember Morris?
Morris.
We had this big, huge yellow cat named Morris. At some point during the night, he jumped up onto the bed, onto Mom's legs. And she thought Michael Myers was attacking her. So she says that she grabbed me, pulled me to her, and screamed as loud as she could in my ear. And I didn't budge. I didn't wake up. I didn't make a sound. I just slept right through it. So, yeah. Hey, Unicorn Thug, what's up? As a type 1 diabetic, I have to inject every day, so I'm all good with needles, with needle scenes. My grandma was a diabetic, a really, really bad diabetic, and she had to inject at least 2, if not 3 times a day. So I remember watching her inject. And yeah, so I got used to it pretty young.
Whoopi Goldberg.
That's not Whoopi Goldberg. Are you trying to be funny? You're right. He chose the wrong night to wear a Captain Kirk mask. Yeah. A shiny Captain Kirk mask with wild blonde hair. Man, Lance Guest's perm game is on point.
Sing to bang your head.
Bang your head.
Bump your head.
Oh yeah, he bumps his head. Yep. Well, it's more than just a bump on the head later, but he takes a bump on the head later. I love what you guys do on this channel. I just found out about you like 2 months ago, and this is the perfect channel for me to watch. Keep making great content. Thank you, Mason. Appreciate that. I had a roommate let a drunk friend. Oh, there was Dana Carvey. We just talked over Dana Carvey. His scene in this movie from behind. You can't even really see him. I had a roommate let a drunk friend stay the night without telling me. I woke up to someone rummaging through my dresser. Let's just say I pulled my gun. He's lucky I have trigger control. That would be, yeah. Oh, and there's poor Annie. Poor girl. We'll just pretend that we can't see your eyes moving. Poor Annie, Bubba.
Poor Annie.
Poor Annie. What are you drinking there, bub?
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew. Your box set arrived yesterday in pristine condition. Very nice. So did mine. Mine arrived in really good shape yesterday. So, oh, and then the booklet just flew out of it. So, my unboxing of the sets and the posters will be posted on the channel right after the commentary. You let him out. You let him out.
Running out.
Are you having problems with your headset, Bo?
Yes.
Is it not on there tight?
Hold on tight.
Is that better?
Yes.
Let me see. Turn around here. I think that's better. Hey, Joey, what's up? How you doing? What movie are you most excited about seeing this Halloween, Bubba? Huh?
Yes.
What movie are you most excited about watching this Halloween?
Halloween 3.
Halloween 3? Okay, well that's when?
Next Friday.
That's next Friday. What are we going to go watch at the theater next?
The Lost Boy.
The Lost Boys. Who's your favorite Lost Boy?
Oh.
Who's your favorite Lost Boy? Huh? He likes them all. He can't answer. He can't pick just one. Say hello to Rizami, Bubba.
Hello, Rizami.
That's a nice Mustang right there. Would you like to have that Mustang?
Mustang.
That's a nice looking Mustang. I don't like the rag top though, but everything else about it is pretty cool. Now here comes Dick Warlock's son, Billy. He plays the kid with the holding the boombox. Old Datsun pickup truck. Who's that? Michael. So yeah, the story of the mask was after they finished the first movie. Well, there were 3 different masks used in the first movie, but 2 of them just disappeared. Deborah Hill held on to one of them, and she kept it under her bed for 2 years before they made this one. And after this one, Dick Warlock, he ran off with the mask. He wasn't going to let anybody else have it. So he had the mask. He may still, I think I read somewhere that he sold it to a collector. I'm pretty sure he sold it to a collector, but he held on to it for many, many years. Me too. I love Halloween 3. I can't wait until next Friday. Yeah.
Next Friday.
Yeah. Halloween 3's really cool. Sing the Halloween 3 song.
Happy, happy Halloween, 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 happy, happy Halloween, Silver Sandrock.
Very nice. 8 more days to Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. It's Michael. He's at the hospital. That's not good.
Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah, kind of looks like some Night of the Living Dead, doesn't it? I like in this movie how they keep going back to like the news reports of earlier in the night and the news reports of, you know, trying to find Michael and stuff. I think that's cool. And of course, going to the street with the news reporters. I think that's a cool addition to this film. It was a homecoming, Leo Rossi. It was Michael Myers' homecoming. Dr. Dementia. See, and this guy, the security guard, if he was just doing his job, if he is doing his job instead of reading whatever that is he's reading, it's the little things. Hey, Jess, what's up? Say hello to Jess.
Hello, Jess.
Yes, Sam Crow. Yeah, Billy Warlock was in Society. Yeah, I opened them up. I didn't have any broken cases, Jim. Are a lot of people reporting that they're getting theirs with broken cases or with missing Blu-rays? Because that would suck. Leo Rossi's a jerk. What a jerk. And I wonder why, if you guys were watching at the beginning when Pamela Susan Shoup's name popped up on the credits, the very first thing Jeremy said was, what did you say when you saw Pamela Susan Shoup's name?
Snoop.
You said what?
Susan.
I think he said drowned or something like that. So he remembers her.
Hot water.
Hot water. That's right. He said hot water. So he remembers her hot tub scene from this movie. When he sees her name, he thinks the hot tub scene. I wonder why. I wonder why.
Universal.
I think the scalpel was a nice. I think the scalpel was a nice touch for this movie. The reason why Michael Myers is so much stronger in this film is because he leveled up from each kill he did in the previous film. That's true. That's true. We get a Michael in the staircase shot here, Bubba. I always thought this sequence was really cool and really like well paced, where Michael's just kind of hiding from everybody, and like you can see him in the background here when the two nurses are talking, and he just kind of casually once he realizes that their backs are turned, he just kind of casually goes on his way looking for Laurie. So there's Michael hanging out in the background, and the baby ward or whatever it's called. The hallways give me nightmares. The quietness. I was like, nope. Yeah. A lot of people criticize this movie because they're like, oh, a hospital would never be this understaffed or this dark. You know what I mean? The town I grew up in was a very small town, but for some reason they built a huge hospital. And I don't remember why my grandmother was in the hospital, but I went there to visit her. And at one point I had to leave the room and I just started wandering around this hospital, and I eventually wandered into basically an entire wing of the hospital that was just completely empty. And I don't remember, it seemed like it was dark or at least dimly lit, and I was just walking through this empty hospital, and I was like, this is Halloween too. Jimmy is thirsty for Lori, Bubba. He's thirsty. Oh, that's a good question, DJ. What happened to all the babies when the hospital exploded? I don't think anybody has anybody ever thought about that? Because I mean, there were a lot of babies there. I've watched this movie a million times. I've never thought about that. When the hospital blows up at the end, or when the hospital, well, I mean, there is the big explosion. I guess maybe the whole hospital didn't. I mean, I don't know. That's something to think about, though. Was Jimmy from this movie supposed to be Jamie's father in H4? I always kind of thought he was, but see, like, depending on what version of this movie you watch, in one cut of this movie, Jimmy, it's supposed to. In one cut of this movie, Jimmy dies.
Dennis Farina.
That is not Dennis Farina, Baba. In another cut of the movie, Jimmy lives. So it depends on what cut you're watching. Or I should say, in one cut, it's implied that he dies. And in another cut, he definitely survives. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too, Keith. Because I mean, the whole hospital wasn't at the end of the movie. I mean, the hospital's not like, obliterated or anything. So I mean, it might have just been that part of the hospital, and I don't know. I've never thought about that. Like, what happened to the babies? There were all those babies, and the hospital exploded, or there was that big explosion.
Hemingway.
You think that was Hemingway? The good old cat scare, Bubba. The good old cat out of nowhere.
Church.
Jump scare. You think that was Church from Pet Sematary?
Church.
Oh. Thank you, Robert, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that, sir. My favorite timeline is H1, H2, H4, and H2O. Okay. Well, you can't really fit Halloween 4 into Halloween H2O, though. Because Halloween H2O followed Halloween 1 and 2's timeline.
Third card in trouble.
The security guard is in trouble. Yes. I do think I heard an interview with the writer of H2O, or maybe Kevin Williamson, where he tried to add a little something that would have tied H2O to parts 4, 5, and 6. But then that would have meant that Lori basically faked her own death and abandoned her daughter. So they were like, we don't want that. We don't want people to think that. So, yeah. But thanks for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. Very kind of you. Yeah, I think the security guard's in trouble, Bub. I think he should have called in sick this night. What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah. And if you guys haven't left a like on the YouTube stream, please do so. I'd appreciate it. Janet, get to the police station.
Kill at the hammer.
Don't spoil everything, Baba. But yeah, he gets killed with the hammer. Yeah. He was not a very effective security guard. And if only she could have properly used a walkie-talkie. Ah, hello from Brazil. Hello, Rick. Rick Nerd Papa Pipoco. How you doing, Rick? There's Rick from Brazil, Bubba.
Rick of Brazil.
Yeah, cool.
The violent liberal.
How you doing, Rick? You doing good? There was supposedly a scene where Lori hears of Jamie's death on the TV and throws up. Also, we're taking it's intended to be a nod to Halloween 4. Uh-oh. Oh, he's a goner.
Goner.
There ain't enough ibuprofen in the world that's going to cure that headache, right?
Headache.
No. He's gone. Hi, Josh. How's it going? And there's poor Ben Tramer. Burnt to a crisp. He's like roasted, man.
Stop Bakula.
That's not Scott Bakula. That's the deputy from Jaws.
Jaws.
Yep, that's the deputy from Jaws. I actually read this scene here from the Halloween 2 novelization on my last live stream. It's really well written in the novelization here from Dennis Etchison. Thank you, Rick. Appreciate that. Jeremy's on a roll most days. Uh-oh. They're messing up the Myers house, Bubba. What you got there? Got a squishy? Got a kitty cat squishy. Show it to everybody. It's a kitty cat squishy. Oh, my goodness. We're going to get into some Samhain lore here pretty soon. Although Donald Pleasance calls it Sam Hain. Sam Hain.
Set the stake for New York.
That guy was in Escape from New York?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Robert, how you doing? Robert Gelston. I think that security guard played the big old guy on Toxic Avenger. Ah. Here we get a Dr. Loomis monologue, Bubba, about the evil.
The evil.
What these, especially the first two movies, did really well was they like established that Michael could be anywhere, that he was almost omnipresent. So that guy there on the right, I've seen him in a lot of stuff too.
So,
Ben Tramer does make his return in Halloween Kills, though. Check the dental records. These scenes' urgency is off the charts. Dr. Loomis just wants to get things done. Yeah. Where did Rick Rosenthal go wrong with Resurrection besides Busta Rhymes? No, Busta Rhymes was not his call. That was a Mustafa Akkad call. I don't think you can blame Rick Rosenthal for that movie. I mean, that was just not a good idea. And I mean, the movie got Harvey scissor-handed. I mean, it's not good. It's messy. It's sloppy. It's poorly written. It's poorly edited. It's just not good. Jump scare.
jump scare.
But I mean, Rick Rosenthal, he also directed Bad Boys with Sean Penn. So I mean, he's a competent director. I think just, I mean, the Halloween Resurrection was just a bad idea. The screenplay for Part 4 that Dennis Etchison wrote for Deborah Hill and John Carpenter had the blonde sheriff guy from this movie as the sheriff of Haddonfield, and the screenplay focused on Tommy Doyle and Lindsay Wallace 10 years after the events of Halloween 1. I really need to read that screenplay because I hear it's really good, and it's available on the Internet Archive. Dennis Etchison was a really good author. He wrote the novelizations for Halloween 2 and 3, and they're both incredibly well written. From what I've read of both those books, they're incredibly well written. Here comes the reveal, Bubba. Michael is Laurie's sister. This was probably a really good gig for Jamie Lee Curtis because I'm sure she got paid a lot of money and her character is comatose for most of the movie. So she got paid a lot to do very little. But wearing that wig, that had to be difficult. That had to be difficult. Resurrection came out on my birthday, whatever year that was.
July the 18th.
So I don't have a very good memory of it. Yeah, it's like happy birthday. Here's Busta Rhymes kung fuing Michael Myers.
Same year as Arthur with Dudley Moore.
Arthur with Dudley Moore came out in 81?
Yes.
Okay.
Deadly Blessing.
Deadly Blessing, the Wes Craven film. What other good movies came out in 81?
Wolfen.
Wolfen, yeah, there were 3 werewolf movies came out in 1981. 81 was the year of the werewolf. Between The Howling, American Werewolf in London, and Wolfen, a lot of werewolf flicks. Oh, Bubba, cover your eyes. Pamela Susan Shoop is sans clothing at the moment. Oh, there's Chris.
Hello,
You're good. You're good now, Bubba. You say hello to Chris.
Hello, Chris.
Hey, Piz and Jeremy, Cohen and Cooper are watching. Can they get a shout out? Yeah, say hello to Cohen and Cooper, Bubba.
Hello, Coney Cooper.
Let's get the mic a little bit closer to you, Bub. Kind of turn this way, too. There you go. Hey, Brock, what's up? How are you? I like it. I like that line. It's cold out there. It can get cold in here. Oh, I didn't need to see Leo Rossi's butt. I forgot about that. H2O was my first Halloween to see in the theaters. I didn't get to see it in theaters. Oh, look. Oh, Leo Rossi's in trouble. Oh. What happened to Leo Rossi, Bubba?
He got killed.
Yeah, he's a goner. Ah, there's Mike from Massachusetts. Hello to Mike.
Hello, Mike.
Uh-oh. Pamela Susan Shoop's in trouble, Bubba. She is in trouble. And what's funny about this scene is like when she starts like nibbling on his thumb, it couldn't have tasted good. I mean, his hands are pretty filthy at this point. I mean, he's, you know, I wonder what Michael was thinking when she started nibbling on his thumb. I'm like, what? What is she? What? Uh-oh. This is a good death scene here, too. Where, you know, he pulls her up and her face is, each time he pulls her out of the water, her face is more and more burnt. What happened to her?
He got killed.
Yeah.
Got stabbed.
She's oblivious. I'm sure she's had worse things. Good one. Yeah, I'm excited for Halloween, Brock. Jeremy and I are doing a Halloween Day stream in costume, and it's going to be all treats, no tricks. We're going to be giving away at least 2 hockey masks. We're going to be giving away a couple of tins of those Spirit Halloween Michael Myers candy tins. We're going to be giving away a couple of the mini Friday the 13th snow globes from Walmart that light up. So be sure to mark your calendars for Halloween Day at 1 p.m.
Halloween Day.
Sam Hain, Jeremy.
Samhain.
The Festival of Samhain. It's pronounced Samhain, though, Bubba.
Samhain.
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 It's the origins of Halloween, Bubba.
Origins of Halloween.
Mm-hmm. Also, the nurse here, and I forget her character's name, but she's also back in Halloween Kills. Someone should have listened to Dr. Loomis a lot earlier. If only they listened to him. Marshall's going to take him away, Bubba. Is there a way to enter for the drawings beforehand? I won't be able to watch that stream till the next day, unfortunately. Honestly, I'm not sure how I'm going to do the giveaways just yet. I just know we're going to be giving some cool stuff away. I've not decided how exactly I want to do it. I'd thought about just doing it live. But I don't know. I've got to figure that part out. Nocturnal 91, what's going on? See you later, Nocturnal 91, Bob.
Oh, Nocturnal 91.
How are you? Oh, Lori's. Look, Bubba. Lori's in some sort of catatonic state. She's out of it. I like this scene here where this nurse tries to go get Dr. Mixter, but she finds the shape instead. Dr. Mixter's seen better days. I love this scene too. Hi, Devin. How's it going? Happy Friday to you. Your favorite sequel ever. Very cool. Dr. Mixter, haven't you sobered up yet? What happened to Dr. Mixter?
Got killed.
He got a needle in his eye.
Needle in his eye.
Who's that behind her?
Michael.
Oh. Air bubble right in the brain. This is always a weird death. Like instead of Michael just stabbing her, or some other way of killing Mrs. Alves, he bleeds her to death. He like knocks her out and puts a thing in her arm, and she just slowly bleeds out. That's such a that, it's a weird one. Can't turn it up, Big Boss. Don't want to get into any kind of copyright issues with the music. The lighting is really good. Yeah. I mean, this movie's really it's just really well made. It's great looking. The music is good. Editing is good. Uh-oh. He's found Lori's room, Bubba. Even though it's the same mask, it just looks better on Dick Warlock. Like the way that it stretches on Dick Warlock's head just makes it look more evil, Jeremy, yes, Jeremy. We tried on his Prince costume the other day, and he looks fantastic as Prince. Say hello to Michael Voorhees, Bubba.
Michael Voorhees.
So yeah, Jeremy looks pretty good as Prince. I thought about sharing the pictures on social media, but I didn't want to spoil it. But yeah, he makes a good Prince. I like this little musical cue here of you've got Lori wandering around the hospital. You've got Michael wandering around the hospital looking for Lori.
Trouble.
Did you hear that NECA might be releasing an H1 figure? No, I've not heard that actually. They've not released an H1 figure in a while. Trick or Treat Studios is releasing one soon, and I saw that Sideshow Collectibles has a new
Little sweetie.
Part 1 figure that they're taking pre-orders for now.
Wash your hand. Wash.
The collar of the coveralls makes it look like he's wearing a turtleneck or a priest collar. Yeah, it's definitely different than a different look from the first film with the collar. Yeah, I've never really minded it though. What's my favorite Friday the 13th? Mine are Final Chapter Part 6, Part 3, and Jason Takes Manhattan. Jeremy's, what's your favorite Friday the 13th?
Jason Take Manhattan.
Jason Takes Manhattan is his favorite. My favorites are Part 1, Part 4, Part 5. I mean, really, I love the first 9. I love them all. So, I mean, it gets difficult to pick. There's some that I watch more than others. But I can't go wrong with any of the first 9 films. I think the ones I watch the most are A New Beginning. I just love that movie to death. Part 4, I think, is an example of a perfect slasher movie. And Part 1, I think, doesn't get the accolades it deserves. George, what's up? Say hello to George, Bubba.
Hello, George.
Michael's trying to lure her to her doom, Bubba. But she gets lucky thanks to this jump scare. Who's that?
Michael.
Hiding in the shadows.
Like Johanna.
Like Johanna hides a lot in the shadows, that's for sure. Yes. There's no doubt about that. Do I know Spider-Man? You mean the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? Of course. Jeremy and I are tight with Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
And Spidey. There are some staff training issues at this hospital. You're feeling a bit ill today, Nocturnal 91. I'm sorry to hear that. But besides, that's fine. What's everybody's plans for the weekend?
Lost Boys.
I know that's your plans for this weekend is the Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys. It's such a weird death here for Mrs. Alves. Michael just bled her to death. And it's that really red, it's almost the super red giallo blood. And this is not as smooth. This is not a good move on the...
Like Red Mountain Dew.
That looks like Red Mountain Dew?
Red Mountain. Bang your head.
Yep, he slid down and banged his head pretty hard there. Never try to pivot and that quickly on a puddle of blood on a slick floor. It's never going to end well. I believe there's a cut scene with Nurse Karen where Michael hid behind a sheet. Oh. College football Saturday and then back to horror movies on Sunday. Cool. George is going to be working, and in between working hours, gaming as usual. What are you playing, George? Do I know Iron Man? Sure, yeah. Yeah, we know Tony. We know Tony pretty well. Tony Stark's pretty cool, right?
Tony Stark.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's a good guy. Brock, you're going to watch Halloween this weekend. Cool.
Halloween this weekend.
Cool. Yes, Michael. Jeremy and I will be doing a Halloween Day stream
Halloween Day spring.
on Halloween Day at 1.
At 1.
Yep. All tricks, all treats, no tricks. We're going to be giving away a couple of hockey masks, a couple of those little Friday the 13th mini snow globes from Walmart, and a couple of tins of the Michael Myers candies from Spirit Halloween that are so hard to find. Trying to get power level 150 with Black Widow and Avengers. Nice. Oh, watch this, Bubba. Uh-oh, she's in... Uh-oh.
Michael.
And then, wham.
Happened to the nurse.
She got killed. Then Michael just hoists her aloft. Ouch. Now it's on, Bubba. The chase is on. I like this
Like
bum,
Scooby-Doo.
like, I guess. Boom. Boom. Yeah, I saw that Spooky Collections. NECA's doing the Dr. Loomis and Laurie figures. That set is really expensive too. I wish they would have released them separately or just done a Dr. Loomis figure. So I think the Laurie figure kind of looks weird. But the Dr. Loomis figure looked really good, I thought. I love this here, Michael walking down the steps, so stiff, like he's not even looking down to make sure he's just looking straight ahead as he goes down the steps. Who's that? Security guard's hanging out in the boiler room, Bubba. I don't know that yet, Brock. I've not figured that out, how I'm going to exactly do the giveaway. Yeah, the Laurie figure's in the hospital again. Yeah, I've seen that. I was not impressed with the new transfer of Friday the 13th Part 3. I think there's only so much they're going to be able to do with that movie because it was shot in 3D. Kind of like the same thing with Jaws 3D. I mean, it's just the way that they were shot. You know what I mean? That kind of 3D, the kind of 3D technology they had at the time. Especially with Jaws 3D. I mean, Jaws 3D just is, there's so many issues with that one when you watch it on TV or even on the Blu-ray. I mean, it's still just, it does not look good. So I'm not expecting the Friday the 13th Part 3 new transfer and stuff to be like mind-blowing or anything. That is the slowest elevator I've ever seen, Bubba. That is the slowest elevator I've ever seen. And if Michael had just picked up the pace, even slightly, he would have got her. If he just, I know. It's like your quarry is right there, but you just continue to just plod along, Look here. What's that?
Baby.
That's a baby kitty.
Kitty.
That's Harvey.
Hobby.
And he's being mean. Look, he's being mean, Bubba.
Man.
He looks like who?
Hemingway.
Kinda. Look at him. Oh, he's mean.
Mean.
Look at, good Lord.
Good Lord.
He's a mean kitten. You want to go meet him?
Yes.
So Lori's going to take a nap in the car. Least favorite Halloween Michael Myers mask. My least favorite Michael Myers mask. Probably the Rob Zombie's Halloween mask, or really any of the masks used in H2O. All of them look bad, I think. Favorite Michael Myers mask I own would be my Warlock Halloween 2 mask. Saw City of the Dead from 1960 on YouTube a couple of days ago. Christopher Lee, classic atmosphere horror. Short and sweet. Oh, cool. The Part 3 transfer does look better than it ever looked, but the spots that have always been there are still going to, yeah. What's on the menu for after the stream? What are we going to do after the stream's over, Bubba?
KFC.
Oh, you want KFC for dinner? Okay.
KFC for dinner.
Okay. What do you want from KFC?
French fried chicken, green beans, and mashed potatoes, and the taxi.
Oh, man, that sounds like a good dinner. Chicken, green beans, mashed potatoes, French fries, and a Pepsi. Is that right?
Right?
Well, that sounds like a good dinner. That Strode girl's Michael Myers' sister, Bubba.
Yes.
What do you all think of the Michael as Laurie's sister dynamic? Do you mind that they gave Michael a motive? I don't think I mind it so much in this one, but I think the fact that in the future sequels where it was like, you know, Michael's killing his family made it a little problematic. Oof. If he'd shot that weapon, if Loomis had shot that gun in a car like that, all three of them would be completely deaf for like hours. All they'd hear would be meh, ringing in their ears. Oh, here comes Jimmy.
Jimmy.
He's doing his Michael Myers walk. I've always liked the sister link. Never bothered me. I still wish Halloween 2018 had kept that aspect. I wish they had a 21 gun salute for Ben Tramer. Your KFC doesn't have green beans and baked beans? Oh, man, you've got a bad KFC. Hetero Gamer. Jeez. So, like this scene here with him where he passes out onto the steering wheel, that's supposed to imply that he's dead.
Head hurt.
Yeah, he's probably got a bad headache.
That headache.
A bad headache. There's another cut of the movie where at the end, Laurie's being driven away in the ambulance, and somebody behind her sits up with a sheet on, and you're supposed to think that it's Michael, but the sheet comes off and it's him. Your KFC is always out of sides? Oh, Michael, I'm sorry to hear that. You need to call corporate and let them know. Because I actually think I like KFC's sides more than I like their chicken, to be perfectly honest. Hey, Brandy, how are you? So to Brandy, Bubba.
Hello, Brandy.
Just got back from Halloween candy shopping. Glad I made it back in time to catch the end of the show with you guys. Well, thank you, Carter. Glad you could make it. KFC mac and cheese is good. KFC mashed potatoes and gravy is good. Their biscuits are usually good. They've done something with their French fries. They've changed their French fries a little bit. I'm not a huge fan of their new French fries. There's Michael. It's a cool scene where Michael just walks through the glass door. There's Ev Leopard. What's up? How you doing, man? You left him a bad review on Yelp. My favorite chicken restaurant, I guess, would still be KFC, but I mean, that's about the only chicken. I wish we had a Chick-fil-A around here. I really like Chick-fil-A, but we don't have one in this area. Here comes Michael, Jeremy. Michael's like, open the door, just walk through it. Bam. You think Michael's dead?
Yes.
You'd be wrong. Hello from the UK. Hey, say hello to Ben, Jeremy.
Hello, Ben.
From the UK. Great channel and much
Yes.
love. Ben and Christina. Oh, say hello to Christina too, Bubba.
Hello, Christina.
Yeah, Spooky. I did my unboxing of the set and the posters will be on my channel after the stream. We do have a Bojangles nearby, but I sometimes forget that it's even there. And I've not eaten there in a long, long time. Oh, the deputy's in trouble, Bubba. Ooh. What happened to the deputy?
He got killed.
Yeah.
Brought up the hospital.
What?
Brought up the hospital.
What now?
Brought up the hospital
When?
today.
Oh, he got his cut. I thought you said throw up. Yeah, he got his throat cut. Yeah, Gibbs. Not in my area. There's no Chick-fil-A in my area. I wish we had a Chick-fil-A in my area, a Qdoba in my area, and a Panda Express in my area, but we don't. If we had those three restaurants in my area, I'd be a happy man. Jeremy'd be happy too. He loves Qdoba. Thank you, Southpaw82, for the $2 super chat. Appreciate that. How do you really feel about Warlock's performance? It's my favorite Michael Myers portrayal. I love the demonic, possessed kind of thing that he brings to it. I love the way the mask looks on him. I don't know. It's my favorite Michael Myers look. He's my favorite Michael Myers performer. Thank you for that $2 super chat, Southpaw. I appreciate it. Yes, there will be at least a couple of more Halloween shopping videos. At least a couple more. We're going to do at least one more Spirit Halloween. I actually went to Spirit Halloween not long ago, so me and Jeremy are going to do that haul video. I went alone, but Jeremy and I will do that haul video soon, and then we'll do another out and about video going to Spirit Halloween in the near future. Michael's peeved, Bubba. Oh,
Stab in the heart.
he didn't stab him in the heart. He stabbed him pretty close, though. Uh-oh, Dr. Loomis is in trouble.
Sick boy.
Oh, no. Now, you've got to applaud Lori's marksmanship here. She takes 2 shots and hits Michael in both eyes. That's good shooting. That's good shooting. I don't know what size the posters are, Jess. I'm going to have to look into that because I do want to get both of them framed. Oh. And I love the blood tears look here. I love that look. Don't put the gun down. Keep shooting. Such marksmanship under extreme pressure. That's true. We got a Panda. Don't know that other one. It's like Cadoba's like a Chipotle or a Moe's, like your big burrito. You know, make your own burrito kind of thing.
Yeah.
I would take a Chipotle or a Moe's too, but Cadoba is Jeremy's favorite. Yeah, I know. Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A. No, I did not see that the life-size Spirit Halloween See the Chucky doll. I saw their big, just part 1 Chucky doll. Dr. Loomis is about to make the ultimate sacrifice here, Bubba. Loomis is a hero. Bam. It's time, Michael. And then boom. If they'd only listened to Loomis in the beginning, none of this would have happened, you know? So Loomis had to go in there and make the ultimate sacrifice to end the nightmare. No, I mean, I think the babies are okay. This was a different wing of the hospital. And look, Michael, look at that. Michael is dedicated. He's still holding the scalpel too, for God's sake, it looks like. He's dedicated, man. Wouldn't it be funny if, like, Michael did get to Lori and all he wanted to do was, like, I don't know, say, hey, sis. I just wanted to say hello. That's it.
Day. Morning.
Yep, it's morning now.
All Souls Day.
All Souls Day. The night he came home is over. He just wanted a hug, maybe. Yeah. Zaxby's is good. We don't have a Zaxby's around here. Popeyes. We don't have any Popeyes around here either.
Comes on sad.
Forrest should have started with Loomis putting Vaseline all over to protect himself from the fire. That would have been funny. The Alan McElroy's script for part 4 actually started with the explosion in the hospital and Dr. Loomis being blown out the door. That's how he wanted to explain that Loomis survived it, because when the explosion happened, he got blew out the door. So I don't know, but they cut that part out. We're going to have more Sandman, Bubba. I love how foggy, smoky it is here, too. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Boom, 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 boom. Michael's still burning. There we go. Halloween 2. More
Of the night he came
of the
home.
night he came home. So what you think, Bubba?
Cool.
Pretty cool, huh? So please turn on your magic beams, Mr. Sandman. Bring us a dream. Remember, I used to sing the part where they'd go, Mr. Sandman, yes. And then Mr. Sandman would answer, yes. But I love Halloween 2. And yeah, always cool to revisit it around this time of year. So yeah, it was cool, wasn't it?
Cool,
A lot of
huh?
fun revisiting Halloween 2.
Dino De Laurentiis.
Dilo De Laurentiis produced the film. Yes, he did. Yep.
Sometimes they come back.
Yes, he also did some. What else did Dino De Laurentiis produce?
Conan the Barbarian.
Conan the Barbarian. That's right. Conan the Destroyer. What about Red Sonja? Did he do that one too?
Red Sonja.
What else?
Year of the Dragon.
Oh, Year of the Dragon.
Manhunter.
Manhunt. Did he produce Manhunter? I think you're right. Huh.
He died in 2010.
Dino De Laurentiis died in 2010?
He passed away.
Oh, that's too bad. This is a great double bill. Both films take place in one night. It is, yes. Great double bill. Thanks, guys. Awesome. Nice harmonizing. Thank you, Toronto Freddy. Halloween 2 and 4 are both great sequels. I agree. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun revisiting Halloween 2. Again, it's my favorite Halloween sequel. I've actually seen it more than I've seen the original Halloween. I go back to it more often than I do the original Halloween. And yeah. So what are we doing next Friday, Bubba?
Halloween 3 Season of the Witch Live commentary.
Next Friday, beginning at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, our month-long Halloween live commentary marathon continues with Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. So mark your calendars for that. If you guys missed my interview with Rowdy Harrington yesterday, check that out. That was a lot of fun. He was a great guest. He was very, very candid. A lot of great stories. He called Bruce Willis a prick. That should be worth the price of admission alone. And the price of admission is free. So, I mean, also mark your calendars for Thursday the 15th, because I'm going to be joined by Peter Brackey, Justin Beam, Michael Gingold, and Glenn Baisley, the guys who created and produced the extras for the Friday the 13th collection box set. So that'll be a really fun stream. We're going to talk about the box set. We're going to talk about all the work that went into the box sets, and it'll be really cool, I think. So mark your calendars for that next Thursday, the 15th, beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Standard Time.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. So, yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. Let me give some shout outs here before we go get, well, it's not quite time for dinner yet, but Jeremy's already, KFC's the place tonight. Let me give some shout outs here. Thank you, Robert, for the $5 super chat. Appreciate it, sir. And thank you, Southpaw82, for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that. Very kind of you both. Let's see who is still with us over on Twitch. Brutalny, Mr. Shatsy, Hetero Gamer, Nocturnal 91, Uncanny Spirit. Yeah, And Brutani, thank you for subscribing for 3 months in a row over on Twitch. I appreciate that. Let's see who's still with us over on YouTube. Anthony Jordan, Robert Maxwell, Michael Voorhees, Andres Orduna. I did not check any of my discs for scratches, but all of mine, all the cases are good. So are people reporting that they're getting scratched up discs too? Peace A, pizowell, Jerry Myers. Thank you, Toronto Freddy. Have a good rest of your day. The Movie Geek, Heather Holly. Enjoy your KFC tonight. We will. Thank you. DJ, my buddy Keith, Captain Halloween, Tiger Man, Brock Schoen, Rootsman, Kowloon Wong, The Movie Geek, Jess, Big Crack Rock, Retro Cac, my buddy Gibbs, CR. I missed your question. Hi, Piz. In terms of direct Halloween sequels, do you prefer Halloween 2 or Halloween 2018? Halloween 2 by a long shot. The Daily Ghost, thank you. My buddy Chris, Crystal Lake Counselor 1977, Ev Leopard, Ben's Film Collection, Kid Square, Brandy Pryor. You're getting ready for the hurricane in Louisiana. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Everybody down there in that area, be safe and take care for sure. Carter Schumacher, Awesome 50, AA Ron, Francis Chainsaw Grimp. So, yeah, thank you all for tuning in. It was a lot of fun. We'll see you next Friday for our Halloween 3
live
commentary. And again, mark your calendars for the 15th, beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be sitting down with the guys who produced the extras for the Friday the 13th collection box set, and that'll be a lot of fun. So I'll play you guys out here with some music. And Jerry, tell everybody out there, say thanks for watching. Say follow us on social media. Say love you guys. Say stay safe. Stay healthy. Say be good. Say hope you're having a great Halloween season. Say follow us on social media. Say take care. Say we'll see you next time. Say peace. See you guys. Take care.